Good morning, One-Legged Mine fans. In case the background behind me doesn't look like a mine, well, there's a reason for that. Also, the reason I've been kind of quiet over the weekend. I'm sitting at an airport now in New Orleans, Louisiana, heading back to the mines after an emergency flight back into LA. By LA, I mean Louisiana. A few days ago, unfortunately, I've got a house for sale back in New Orleans. It was all set to go on the market, and the day before the first showing, someone broke into it. I got the call from the neighbor, there's people in your house. So I had to return on emergency back here to New Orleans to, put some squatters out and repair some damage, and it's been a mess, but it's all worked out well. Got things taken care of. The house is now mine again, resecured, and I'm heading back to the mines where I belong. This city, it's crime, it's humidity, can kiss it. I'm going to miss the food, the music, and a lot of good people back here though, but I did get out a little bit on this trip, and I've got some footage that I've shot of a few of the places I like to frequent, and a few of the folks that I left behind here that I really like. So I'm going to share those with you, a little series of clips, and by the time you see this, I should be, feet dry back in the great state of, Tacoma Mines land. And we'll take it from there and pick up where we left off starting tomorrow. But for now, enjoy New Orleans. Much as I hate this place, the city that care forgot, it's still got its beautiful points and its great people. And I ain't gonna lie, I had a good time in between all the screaming and the gnashing of teeth and the kicking of walls and stuff. So we're good. See ya. Corner of Governor Nichols and Burgundy, we have Cosimo's. One of my favorite neighborhood bars when I used to live here. Still a lot of fun. Mostly a local vibe place. Calm, but fun, and very dog friendly. So a lot of times there's more dogs than people inside and out. Let's pop in.
I was looking for countertop.
Hola, perro.
I was riding a bike, and then I got him and I had like they were heading out the garage, and I got a little sport bike, got a little cruiser, and I gave the cruiser to Mike, Gabe on the school and Nick. I need a bike because I got two quarters and said plus $2. I said $99. So I'll buy that right there.
I think I was gonna be here. So sit over here by the picture. Great place, love it. Come to New Orleans, visit Cosimo's. Tell them I sent you. Yeah, nice place for dinner. Little Italian place called Mona Lisa's. Been a favorite of mine for years. Great pasta dishes, nice wine, reasonably priced, good atmosphere and service. So there you go. Hop in here, maybe grab a bite. Get me away from all the Bourbon Street traffic. Where you can see they might have a little bit of a motif theme here. Oh, hi. Get one, please.
That right in the middle?
Yummy. Love me some Marbar all the way. Fun, but too crowded for me tonight. Yeah, I used to live about 6 blocks from here. Good memories of this bar, including a lot that I can't remember anymore. I try to go inside, but the security guys are not going to let me with this camera. And this here is my church back in New Orleans, and I had to pop in today. It's St. Mark's Methodist Church of the Vauqueray. It's a great community church. It does a major homeless outreach here. After the service, provide food and lunch for the unhoused population in New Orleans. It's a great community church. Wonderful church family here. Pastor Ed Cooper is the leading pastor here, and just a fantastic place, and good to be back. Just to pop in here for an hour and get another dose of church, and the community can't be beat. So glad to be back here, and as the sign says, all means all. Everyone is welcome here. So even me. If you're in New Orleans, hop on by here. Tell them I sent you. You'll be welcome. Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop, allegedly the oldest bar in North America. Rumor has it this was the blacksmith shop of the original Lafitte brothers, Jean and his brother Claude, or Pierre, something French like that. Anyway, it's a mainstay bar down here in New Orleans. As you can see, it really caters to the tourist crowd. So I've got kind of a love-hate with it. There's no electric lights inside, so when I used to live here, it was a great bar. You could just sneak in and use the bathroom without having to buy anything because they couldn't see you coming in the side door. They also have the best hurricane drinks in the city. Not that I'm a fan of hurricanes, but Lafitte's are the best. Take that, Pat O'Brien's. However, they never let my dogs come in, which always was a big negative in my... was a real big negative in my books. So for that reason, and just the crowds, I've never really been that big of a fan, but it's all right. It is undeniably a French Quarter staple, though. So if you get down here, come see the place, have a beer, have a hurricane. And here we are, folks, down in the 400 block of Chartres Street in New Orleans. And we're in front of my favorite restaurant in the whole world, Cafe Fleur-de-Lis with JJ, who exemplifies New Orleans charm and customer service and just plain fun and good nature. This person is wonderful. Been one of my friends for as long as I can remember. Love her to pieces. Her and her husband Ben in the kitchen back there. So if you get down here, you've got to come here for a breakfast or early lunch. See, they have brunch. And it's a small place. It's cozy. The food is exemplary. Ben is an incredible chef. Like, you just don't get New Orleans anymore. You used to, but this is the remains of the old guard right here. And of course, JJ is perfect. So I urge every one of you to come. Oh, it's 307? I thought it was a 400 block. Never mind. 307, Chartres Street in New Orleans, right at whatever street that is and whatever street that is. And St. Louis and Bienville, folks. I'm sorry. I'm not a total noob. I still remember my streets. But please, come here. Wonderful staff. You will leave here with a smile on your face, telling everybody about it like I do. So come on back. See JJ right here. Wonderful person. So I can't say enough good place about this place and these people. And I won't stop until I turn the phone off. So see ya. And here on the Mississippi River, we see the Steamboat New Orleans. She does river cruises twice a day for lunch, and a nice evening jazz cruise, which I've never been on because I can't afford that. But makes for a nice way to spend the day when you're down here. When I used to have company come in from out of town, I'd always take them here. Oh, hey, thanks for pushing a towboat in front of me there. But and again, the river is all about commerce first, and tour boats a distant second. So Mississippi River here, about a mile wide at this point, 200 to 300 feet deep under the Crescent City Connector, and one of the largest ports in the country at one time, and one of the busiest in the world. The port in New Orleans covers 70 miles of wharfs and moves a lot of commerce in and out of the country. So ships come up and down this river from all over the world, 24/7, 365. And I've spent a lot of time just sitting down by the river watching the boats go by. Be they steamers like New Orleans, or towboats like this one here, or big ocean going freighters. Sooner or later they all come by here. So, hey, seagulls, yay. Sorry, I get distracted by squirrels. But you get out of New Orleans, you gotta come hang out on the Mississippi River for a little bit. It's peaceful, it's tranquil, it's probably the closest thing to desert living in terms of just pure nature tranquility. But it's beautiful. Look, my tourists. Oh, Central Grocery down in Decatur Street. Unfortunately, heavily damaged by Hurricane Ida. Going on 2 years now. But still, without a doubt, the best muffalettas in town. And she will reopen, and they will be selling those fantastic muffalettas again soon. Heck, I'll come back to New Orleans just for one of those. Let's see, they are getting that roof finally put back on there. So, go Central Grocery. Now here on Royal Street, we have a shop that is uniquely New Orleans, Fifi Mahoney's Hair Salon, Wigs, and Cosmetics. Not something you normally associate with one-legged miners, but this shop happens to be run by a good friend of mine somewhere in here. Where did she go? There she is.
Hello.
Miss Jessie Tripp.
What's up, Ross? How you doing?
Fantastic. Now, Jessie here, when she's not managing this wonderfully New Orleans shop that sells everything you could possibly want to get in the mood for pretty much everything in New Orleans, she runs this fabulous production company called Glam Rock Super Fox. It puts on the best shows in the city: Dazed and Confused, The Crow, Lost Boys, all those other great shows. She sets her own rock music. And Jessie is an accomplished musician here in town, the likes of which you're not going to see in many other places. So she truly does it all. And I can't be prouder to call her my friend. So.
Oh, you are my friend, Ross. I love you.
Big hug, big hug.
Big hugs. Love you. Welcome back home.
Oh, hey. Seeing you here definitely makes me feel at home again. So.
Oh, good.
And hopefully we can bring Jessie out to the desert to put on some shows out there. So.
Yes.
All right. Thanks a lot. We'll see you. Fifi Mahoney's, folks. Come on by and, hell, get pretty. Hey, and here I am in front of one of my old regular stomping bars, the Hi-Ho Lounge here on St. Claude in New Orleans. So, take a quick look inside and see what's going on. Probably a drink or two. They're doing bluegrass tonight. Yeah, about the only place in New Orleans you're going to find bluegrass. But still. Yep, this was my home away from the home for a long time when this place was my home, and I couldn't recommend a better place to spend the time. Tonight is bluegrass, but some nights they have comedy, and some nights they have really crappy DJs, and it was a good DJ. Live music, burlesque shows, pretty much everything. The best bar staff in the place. I'm not supposed to name names by request of the bar staff, but love this one right here. And yeah. This is it, the Hi-Ho Lounge, run by Michael and Alice, two of the most wonderful people ever. So, you ever get on to New Orleans, pop on in here and tell them I sent you. And there you go. That was my whirlwind trip to New Orleans. Just there for a couple of days, short notice. Heading back now, gonna pick up the mine dogs and be back out at the mines, enjoying the peace, the quiet, the solitude. No more traffic, no more screaming, no more woo girls, just nice, quiet, sunsets and the life that I'm accustomed to. And tomorrow I'll go back to the mines.